Welcome back. Our next guest has been dubbed the Annoyer-in-Chief, and now he's getting a brand new title, giving him even more oversight power.
Yesterday, House Republican Conference selected California Congressman Darrell Issa to serve as the next chairman of the House Committee on Oversight and Government Reform. So what will be the first thing on the agenda? He joins us now from D.C. First of all, congratulations, Congressman.
Thank you.
You know, I do a corruption show on the Business Network. For me, you are the corruption hunter. What's your top priority, sir?
My real top priority is one that, amazingly, even the Wall Street Journal editorial page seems to find problems with, and that's greater power to the inspectors general. Anyone who served in the military understands that the IGs are the people who, when your commanding officer says you're ready for duty, they say, no, let me check and make sure. The best safeguard we have for the American people are these 74 appointed by the president and confirmed by the Senate individuals who they, with their staffs, do reality checks on what the administration claims, and they're not part of my branch at all. They're part of the executive branch, and for some reason, they haven't been given the access or the authority to do their job better.
One of the things that's on the top of your agenda is to see where there's fraud and waste. And this seems to be on the forefront of so many Americans' minds right now. I recall back at the beginning of the Obama administration where he said he also wanted to do the same thing. So actually, you should be doing the same dance with the president, right?
When it comes to waste, fraud, and abuse, we should be on the same side. When it comes to political trickery and rewarding his party's favorites, obviously we're not going to be. But I want to work on the ones that we should be on the same side. I met with Vice President Biden, congratulated him for some of the good work that is being done in accounting over at recovery.gov, and said we've got to do more, and he's agreed.
Congressman, you know, a lot of people are watching right now, and the most recent thing we can think of is when Charlie Rangel goes through the whole ethics committee process and then gets the slap on the wrist, gets the censure. We're all sitting here saying, you know, will it be different for Maxine Waters or anyone else you find doing things that are frankly illegal or unethical going forward?
Well, you know, as you can imagine, that's not in my lane, other than being an individual vote if it comes before us. What bothers me, and probably bothers your listeners just as much, though, is the man who downloaded so much pornography over at the Security Exchange Commission that he ran out of disk space and had to get more DVDs. He's still getting paid $200,000 a year and has not yet been terminated. That bothers all of us, that even when you find misconduct, even if it's simply an employee of the government, we can't seem to get rid of them. I'm also obviously troubled by the fact that ethics and real consequences doesn't seem to happen much in Congress.
Congressman, do you like the title Annoyer-in-Chief?
You know, I came out of the technology industry. I really do have a love and appreciation for what new generation products can do to make America more efficient, to make what used to be hard easy. That's what I'd like to be remembered for, is being somebody who wants to implement systems that allow your tax dollars to go a lot further.
Because you know the Democrats are very fearful of you, because already a lot of the spin with your new role has been, oh, he's going to go too far, he's going to have too many hearings. Set the record straight. How many hearings do you want to have a week?
You know, I'd like to have each of my subcommittee, then I'll have 7, I expect, chairman, to try to have one fact-finding hearing, if possible, a week. Not the kind of hearings you think about where the press is there and people are all over, but bringing in a panel of experts on a particular subject to educate the members and to help get them to know as much as our investigators know that serve you in trying to root out waste, fraud, and abuse. That seems like a lofty goal, but if we're actually putting a panel on to ask them questions rather than do gotchas, it really wouldn't be impossible to do.
All right. I think we can name him the corruption hunter, at least for now, right?
All right. He doesn't seem to be bothered by the title. Congressman Issa, good to see you this morning. Thank you.
Thanks, Gretchen.